This is the Lamborghini Aventador. In a few words, the legend of supercars. 13 years after its release, it remains one of the world's most iconic sports cars. After 13 years of dominance and with the rise of competitors like Ferrari and McLaren, it was time to move on to the next stage. Lamborghini had the difficult challenge of revamping a top-selling model that had been thriving for years, a logical move. That's the downside of producing a car as advanced and stunning as the Aventador when it was released. The one that had created a tidal wave in the supercar world is gradually starting to suffer by comparison with its new competitors. With its single-clutch gearbox, relatively modest interior comfort and staggering fuel consumption, Lamborghini had to multiply the extreme versions to keep it desirable and attract wealthy customers. And finally, the replacement has arrived, the Lamborghini Revuelto. For months, Lamborghini has been hinting at this new model with the Essenza, Sian, Authentica and Invincibile. Replacing the Aventador is crucial for the survival of the Italian brand. Despite being part of the massive Volkswagen group, it remains a niche brand with limited production and can't afford missteps. So, is this Revuelto really the worthy successor to the Aventador? Will it manage to become the new flagship of the brand? Everyone can form their own opinion, but by analyzing its design closely, we can already explain why. It's going to be a real big success. All car manufacturers are getting into it. Electric is everywhere. City cars, SUVs and even sports cars. No one is spared. The Revuelto's spec sheet makes it undeniable. No less than 3 electric motors on the car, but there's also a 4th engine, and that engine is Lamborghini's legendary V12. That's the first reason for the upcoming success of this Revuelto. The Revuelto projects the brand into its future while respecting its past, coming from a lineage of exceptional models. The Miura, the first supercar powered by a V12 engine, invented the genre. The Lamborghini V12 engine, which powered the Countach, Diablo, Murcielago and Aventador that followed the Miura, is the ultimate in automotive engineering. Lamborghini is boldly championing combustion engines amidst an industry-wide push against them. We will not abandon our principles, we will not abandon our passion, and we will not let down true car lovers. This Lamborghini not only boasts mechanical nobility, but also a respect for heritage in its design. Despite the addition of hybrid technology, which brings bulky new elements and often requires changing car proportions, Lamborghini has maintained the distinctive touch that makes their cars recognizable. Among 1,000, its curve, the uniform curve, unique to all its flagships since the Countach, with a very low nose and a continuous roofline that blends with the windshield. It makes us feel like a single highly aerodynamic component. The Lamborghini design language is evident, angular, aggressive and sophisticated. We remain in a kind of continuity with what we knew and loved about the Aventador. Once again, it's a leap into the future, but smoothly, without throwing away everything that was done in the past. Respecting the past means staying in continuity and paying tribute to what made history by glorifying the elements that matter. The exhaust pipes on this car, placed very high, are the best example we can mention. This has beneficial technical properties, enabling a successful diffuser and allowing them to be showcased. Because in the end, the exhaust pipe is a symbol. All car enthusiasts during their childhood respect the exhaust pipe because it's a direct indicator of a car's sportiness. It's always been a key feature that lets you quickly know what category of car you're dealing with. But in 2023, the exhaust pipe is clearly seen as the perfect culprit. It's blamed for the noise, the pollution, the sworn enemy of environmentalists, and so it's the big loser in electrification. Because, in the effort to make cars clean, it's gradually disappearing and is often replaced by fake exhaust tips, even on recent combustion vehicles. So, for the designers at Lamborghini, the opportunity to assert the sportiness and legitimacy of this Revuelto was too good to pass up. They clearly decided to make a statement. The dynamism is also expressed in the sharp surfaces from every angle of the car, even more so than on the Aventador. The rear wing, in particular, is marked by this sharp cut in a contrasting color, which is also there to send a message. This car really bridges the gap between the past and the future. The aerodynamic scoop above the rear wheel, similar to the Murcielago, is a notable feature. In concrete terms, nothing is left to chance on this supercar, and it's these bold design elements that really give it an identity, even if this design is polarizing. The worst fate for a car in this category is being ordinary or blending in with the crowd. On the other hand, we're dealing with a machine that can't leave anyone indifferent. Inside, there are many changes, and that's for the better. The cabin features Lamborghini's signature T-shaped architecture, now more modern and luxurious, with a multitude of well-integrated carbon elements and stitched leather and Alcantara. You can tell that Lamborghini has understood its customers' feedback and has really decided to step up its game when it comes to interior features. The switch to a dual-clutch sequential gearbox also reflects this intention, preventing the driver from neck strain during gear shifts. The dashboard is also not left out, with a small screen that displays the main vehicle data during the drive. Despite the improved interior, the Revuelto remains a sports car designed to dominate the road. This leads us to its main benefit: proportions. The Miura's proportions are miraculous, the Countach's are otherworldly, and the Diablo, Murcielago, and Aventador's proportions made them monstrous. The Revuelto continues the legacy of its renowned predecessors, surpassing them in performance. With its huge wheels and very low cabin, despite the integration of the electrification system, it has a presence that few production vehicles can boast. The rear view is particularly striking, with the wheels appearing to protrude from the body. That really plants it on the ground and gives it an even more badass attitude. The entire car, from the Y-shaped lights to the sloping roof, highlights a horizontal design that appears to embrace the ground and give that impression of width. That feeling of facing a beast attacking the road, you get it? The elements that will make this Revuelto a success are all here. It's unsurprising that all units from the first 2 years of production are sold out, given the excitement for this Aventador successor. As the top-end Lamborghini models set the trend for the rest of the lineup, we can expect hybrid technology to be introduced in the Urus and the successor to the Huracan. The upcoming models will feature the Revuelto's stylistic language and design elements, such as the Y-shaped light signature and angular design, which will always allow you to instantly recognize a Lamborghini every time you see one. Thank you for watching this video, and most importantly, to make sure you don't miss our upcoming design analyses, subscribe to the channel.